Good morning, Ram fam, and welcome to this week's edition of the Saturday Spark. We're thinking of you a little training inspiration for your Saturday morning meeting. This week, I want to talk about something I'm seeing in stores everywhere right now. Activity. Lots of activity. There's tons of it. Emails being sent, texts being sent, CRM notes being logged, follow-ups completed. On paper, it looks absolutely fantastic. But when you actually listen to the calls, read the emails, and look at the text, you realize something. There was never a conversation. It was just activity. Activity is not the goal. Conversation is the goal. Managers, this is where accountability comes in. You can't just look at the CRM and assume the work is getting done because you saw a bunch of boxes checked. You need to listen to the phone calls. You need to read the emails. You need to read those text messages, watch those videos. And here's the easiest thing to look for. Period send. Emails and texts that say something like, just checking in, period send. Let me know if you're still interested, period send. Let me know when you want to come down, period send. There's no question, there's no direction, no conversation. That's not follow-up, that's like abandonment. Every communication with a customer should move the conversation forward. The salesperson or BDC rep should be in control, asking the next question, guiding the conversation, and building momentum, because the goal of every communication with a customer is the same, to get them in the showroom. And here is how a salesperson knows, BDC reps know they are actually in control. The customer is answering your questions. The customer is giving you information. The customer is moving with you, not making you chase them. If you are just reacting, answering, and waiting for the next thing they ask, you already lost. So how do you get back control? That's the key. You ask another question. You slow the conversation down. You get them talking. You get your feet planted. What stood out to you about that car? What features matter to you? What else have you looked at so far? That's how you get back in. Not by pushing harder, by taking the conversation back. But here's where salespeople, BDC reps mess this up. They rush straight to, when do you want to come in? Think about that. If the customer wanted to come in, they would just come in. They walk right through the door. They don't need your permission to do that. Your job is not to ask for the appointment right away. Your job is to build the reasons why to come in. Find the why. Understand what they're driving now. Open up the inventory. Hook the trade. That's how you build the conversation. That's how you build the deal. And that's how the appointment actually becomes real. So managers, this week, your job is simple. Open up the CRM. Pick a few leads with your team is working. Then actually read the communication. Are they having conversations, or are we just checking boxes and logging activity? Because activity doesn't sell cars. Conversations do. Get out there, have those conversations, and crush it. I'll see you next week.